And we have a member of the emergency services on the phone from Tel Aviv as well. Yossi Frankel is coordinating the rescue efforts. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you bring us up to date on what is the latest with the situation there?
Good evening, Elaine. First of all, as was reported, there's 3 people being unfortunately killed. There's been 1 seriously or critically wounded, and a further 3 serious to critical. When our members first got on the scene was within about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes of the shooting starting, and one of our members called Arla Klein reported right back that he's starting CPR right away. The response was at least 4 injured, one which means unconscious, starting CPR, getting them out as soon as possible to the local hospital. At that time as well, there was a bag found that belonged to the terrorists, which made things even more difficult for the rescue, and the police try to get everyone back as far as possible. While the scene was still ongoing, there was another terrorist that was caught not far from the scene. Both terrorists have been unarmed. Both terrorists have been caught. One of them in critical condition in Ichilov Hospital, and the second one has finally been arrested.
Mr. Frankel, talk to us about your teams. Are they still there on site, and what will be happening going forward?
Our teams are always on site until the last of the scene has been closed off, and the reason for that is our organization is based on the aspect of saving those who can be saved and giving honor to those who cannot. So, because of the fact that there was 3 victims murdered, so we will stay on the scene to collect all of the remains, to give the respect to the person. So we could still be on the scene there for a few hours before sealing off the scene as cleared. What's going to be from here, I can't answer on behalf of our government, but I believe and I trust in our government that they are doing the right, they're taking the right measures to be able to keep us all safe.
And for our viewers just joining us, stay on line with me, Mr. Frankel. 3 people dead, several injured at an attack in an open-air market mall area there in Tel Aviv. Can you tell us quickly what your teams encountered when they arrived? Describe the scene for us.
When they arrived within about 1.5 minutes of the initial shootings, and as per witness reports, they were dressed smartly. They were dressed as though festive clothing, as suits or button-down shirts with black pants. They were sitting at the cafe, and at one moment, casually, the guy just got up and started shooting, and then the other one. And they were shooting in all directions, which made the scene quite large. There was, in fact, the reports that came through, there were like 2 or 3 different scenes, not realizing that it was all the one scene just because of the way they were shooting. They were shooting in all directions, at which point there were about 9 or 10 people injured. We got them evacuated as fast as possible. 3 of them were pronounced dead in the hospital, and then there were further one that is in critical condition, and then numerous that were from light all the way through to serious condition.
All right, Yossi Frankel there with the emergency services in Tel Aviv. Thank you so much for joining us.
If you like what you just saw, follow us on social media and visit our website, cctv-america.com.